So quick question is, why would you buy a guitar that is tuned this low, right? In case you're wondering, this is a Guild Baritone guitar, and I have it tuned A to A, not B to B. Why in the world would I want a guitar like this? Well, historically, a lot of people don't know it, but I've played bass probably a third as much as I've played guitar. Not in bands so much, but more at church. And so I like deep sounding instruments. I put out a series of video called, like Tony doing baritone songs. I like to try to sing songs in keys I can sing them in. And it's funny how, me being like a child of the 70s, I was born in '64, but the 70s was the music that I listened to, and also the 80s. It seemed like everybody back then, nobody got a record contract in those days unless you just sang like you were a woman. I mean, everything was super high. The songs you end up hearing on the radio, almost nobody sang in keys that regular people could sing in. You had your Steve Perry, you had your Steve Walsh from Kansas, you had, oh my goodness, Foreigner, Lou Graham. Every one of them sang just crazy high. So, I don't know, it's fun to take a song that's in a key that you learn your guitar, and you want to play the song the way the song was written, but you just can't sing that song. I think an example of that would be Dust in the Wind for me. So check this out. No way I can sing this song. Still really can't. Sounds kind of nice though, at a low key. I close my eyes only for a moment, and the moment's gone. All my dreams pass before my eyes, curiosity. Ooh, dust in the wind. Everything is dust in the wind. Ah, 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 ah. No way I could do that song in the key that it was in, right? So to me, it's fun to get a guitar that you can tune way down low. And some of these songs that were impossible for you to sing. I mean, like Don't Stop Believing by Journey. We were playing in this band, the Grandma's Medicine Band, and the guy wanted to sing it, our lead singer wanted to sing it in the key that Steve Perry did. Hard thing to pull off, my friends. And he did okay. It was very hard to do though. I said, why don't we go at least maybe a full step down? Why don't, instead of playing it in E, why don't we play it in D? Well, of course, it made playing some of the rest the But wouldn't it be cool? So I have an electric guitar, a baritone electric now. Imagine, it's still super high to do Don't Stop Believing, like the a singer in a smoky room, smell wine and cheap perfume, for a smile they can share tonight. Go on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard, their shadows searching in the night. Street light people living just to find emotion, hiding somewhere in the night. At least you can sort of kind of sing it in that key. I just gotta say, I dig this. that is sweet. But a song you've always struggled with might really be within your reach. Now, if I were tuned to actually be like I should be, you know, it may be even a little harder in some of these songs. But I gotta say, I really like this guitar and being able to play in these very low registers. That is, to me, quite excellent. You know, Simple Man is not a high song, but it's still a little too high for me to sing. Mama told me when I was young, come sit beside me, my only son. Listen closely to what I say, and if you do this, it'll help you some sunny day. Be a simple, kind man. Be something love and understand. Baby, be a simple, kind man. Won't you do this for me, son, if you can? So I'm not going to put you through a whole bunch of that, of me singing and stuff, but I did want to make you aware of this kind of guitar and the fact that, you know, people might enjoy something like this that has a lower register. The thing I'll say this, I've been doing some looping with it. I mean, I don't want to bore you again tonight, but it's cool to know that this A I'm playing up here is like the A on a bass guitar, right? So you can actually lay down little bass lines and make your loops, and it sounds really good. And then you can go up here and play your higher key chords and play some leads and stuff over it, and it sounds really pretty cool. It does sound like a bass and maybe a deep or maybe detuned rhythm guitar, and then you can play your leads up high. I did not get the guitar that has a cutaway. I think the Guild does have a cutaway, and this is not an outrageously expensive guitar. It is made in China, I'm pretty sure. To, you know, some pretty high specs. It wasn't very expensive, and yes, it plays great. Very cool. The model number, just so you know, this one is the BT-240E. BT, for baritone, I suppose. 240E Guild. And it does have a really nice pickup in it. So you've got the place down here where you can plug in. It has a 9 volt battery, pretty sure. You know something, I've not pulled it open yet to see. It has got a battery in there, I know that. But you have no controls up top for tone or anything like that. But I run it through my GTX 100, put it on just a plain old preamp, studio preamp. Sounds great. Sounds really good. Haven't tried running it through an Acoustasonic amp or anything. Or through a PA for that matter, just through this amp over here, which that is the GTX 100. and like I said, I've had a great deal of fun making loops and stuff with it. So I'll try not to bore anybody. I just wanted to give y'all an intro tonight, show you about this. It's one of the coolest new guitars I have. I have 2 baritones now. I have the Reverend Electric, the Pete Anderson baritone, and then I have this for acoustics. And I'm thinking, yeah, I'm going to try to write some songs, and I'm going to try maybe even, and for some little open mics and stuff, doing some songs that I could never have planned or thought about doing before, but play the riffs the right way, play the chords the right way, just 5 or 6 semitones down. So yeah, new adventure with the Guild Baritone Acoustic. Peace to all who watch. Subscribe to the channel if you like.